Get started with opening statement. Curt, question for players.
Yes, I'd first like to, on fan appreciation, I'd shout out our fan base and all the fans that came out and supported us in this build season, and through thick and thin, we're there each and every night. Tonight, again, over 11,000 on a Tuesday night, which, as we all know, is historically the lowest attended night in our league. So just really, truly humbled appreciation what this fan base has provided us, their support, and throughout the entire season. And as we talk as a team, what it could truly become on a nightly basis as we continue to build and have more and more success. So a big shout out to our fan base, and look forward to improved and coming back next year for them and in the exciting 25 season. Secondly, I told the people in the pregame that I would talk a little bit more about Diana. I don't know if that truly is Diana's last road, regular season road game. But she has meant so much to this league. She continues to play at an extremely high level, and has just really carried one of the torchbearers for our league and flag bearers for our league through the years. And obviously the GOAT gets tossed around a lot in sports these days, but truly one of the best to ever do it, and the longevity that she's done it at is truly remarkable. And just a real congratulations to her and all that she's meant for women's basketball at various levels, but all that she's meant for our league. On a personal note, in 2017, I started my affiliation with USA Basketball, and through all the training camps and the mini camps, the one thing I will tell you is Diana never missed anything. It was always there leading. And I can tell you firsthand through all those camps, through the years, that it was uncanny leaving after, a 2 or 3 day mini camp, that you would be like, Diana was the best player in the camp over those 3 days. It was uncanny every time. When I had an opportunity to be on the court coaching in different roles in different training camps, and I was given the opportunity by the head coaches that I was working for with USA Basketball, I always picked the team with Diana. And because I knew in a short amount of time just how brilliant X's and O's mind she is, and she could get people in the right places, and she could run a team effectively with everyone coming from different philosophical teams and different scheming teams in a very short time come together and watch her lead at those USA camps. So, for some of the people that I read on blog sites on why she makes teams, I can say firsthand, call me, I'll tell you, she was the best player almost every single camp that I was at from 2017 and on through this Olympic season. So, just personal, she treated me incredibly well. Probably didn't know me from Adam, as I was, new to the league, as I was getting ready to join USA Basketball in 17, and just can't say enough good things about DT. All right, as for the game, just a game that you have to give Phoenix credit made really ugly. Played a lot of zone. Saw more zone tonight than we probably have in the last 2.5 months combined, and pressed us a little bit and just tried to make the game ugly. And that third quarter, just got away from us again. It was that snowball effect again that we've talked about, that the offensive inefficiency, the offensive turnovers, a tough shooting night snowballed to where we lost some of our defensive focus and defensive intensity, and that's the growth with our team, that things don't, one side of the ball doesn't snowball to the other side of the ball. We talked about consistency. You know, we can have 30-point quarters and 27-point quarters, and in the same game have a 10-point quarter. And, you know, that's, you know, a growth area for us. Individually, you know, Zia gave us really good minutes in that first half, when we needed it. You know, made 3 threes, right, you know, with confidence for us when we weren't shooting the ball well. And then hats off to Lee, played her best game as a spark, her first career double-double. You know, really affected the offensive glass with 8. We out-rebounded Phoenix by 24, took 19 more shots, but the turnovers, you know, hurt us with them having 31 points off of our turnovers. Sorry, that was long.
Hey, DJ from Infinity TV's questions for you, Zia. We had a chance to speak with assistant coach Nola Henry. She talked about a lot about you developing over the season and a lot of the things that we couldn't see, your changes of mentality. Can you talk about like how you developed over this part of the season and what it felt like tonight in the home closer to have those threes fall for you?
I think I've grown a lot, more than anything in a mental space. Just understanding that a lot of things haven't went my way this season. I haven't really got a lot of opportunities, but I just knew with each and every opportunity that I got, that I would just give my all. Rather the ball is going in for me, rather I'm making mistakes or not. I just always wanted to go out and give my all. So super thankful and try to give myself as much grace as possible, but to be able to come out and shoot the ball the way I did in the first half, it definitely gave me a fresher breath of air. Something I've been needing. So definitely something that I'm happy to see, and hopefully it carries on.
Thank you.
Lee, Mia from Manneberg Media. Today you had a career high in points and rebounds. Can you talk a little bit about the growth over the season and what you want to keep working on next season?
Yeah, I feel this season for me is a really helpful season for me, and I'm really appreciative for my coach, all staff coach, and all teammates. They try to help me every game and every practice. So I feel really, really grew up, and I feel really good for on the court, and really appreciate for a lot of fans to support us on here. Yeah, thank you. Any other questions for players? Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Any further questions for Curt? No, Eric, a second one.
Coach, all year you've been commending your team for the fact that they, you know, showcased the grit that they showcased today that resulted in Rakia retaliating after getting hit with an elbow by Brittany Garner. What were your words to Rakia, and what are your thoughts around the situation that happened?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Between the fan appreciation and talking to our team, I haven't had a chance to go back and view it yet. So there'll be time for that and look at the situation. Everything happened so fast. So, you know, we'll address it. My, you know, initial words to Rakia was, you know, hang in there. We'll have a chance to visit and have an opportunity to talk with her. So I haven't had much interaction yet with her, but we'll get back to the film and look and see exactly what happened. You guys have seen it better than I have right now.
Coach, after that, you know, there was a little bit of a, you know, lagging, and then the quarter ultimately ended in the second half. Phoenix just came out roaring. I think it was a 24-6, you know, start to that quarter that kind of, you know, sealed the game in the sense of you got within 5 a couple times, but weren't able to close the gap. What did you see happen? Was it the matter of Rakia now being out of the game permanently that kind of altered the game there at that point?
Yeah, again, I thought, you know, to Phoenix's credit, they really made it ugly, right? They played a lot of zone, they scrambled around and pressed, you know, without BG. And again, I thought we were on our heels immediately in the third quarter, got a little tentative against the zone. I didn't think that first unit shared the ball particularly well. I thought it was sticking, and we needed to move it. I didn't think we had a lot of, offensive player movement against the zone. And again, that snowball effect where our lack of offense then maybe affected our defense at times. And that third quarter got away from us, but we answered, made some runs in the fourth quarter, felt good about that, but, they, credit to them, they made it ugly. And that third quarter was ugly for us.
Hey, Coach DJ and Fantasy TV. We spoke after, game after game about playing 4 full quarters of basketball, and we're getting towards the tail end of the season. Will that be our measure of success, at the end, if we can, just have one game where we could just string together 4 full quarters?
Yeah, that's the goal. Obviously, now we go up to Minnesota, who arguably is playing the best basketball of anyone in the league and moves it and shares it. And their tempo on the offensive end is outstanding. And then that's not even talking about their defense. They're really locked in defensively and what they're doing. They're really, really good and disciplined around the rim. So it'll be a great challenge for us this last game, as we continue to try to find that consistency in fourth quarters of play that, we would be really happy with.
Coach, Lee and Rakia, and I think Crystal also played, most of the minutes after that 4-minute mark in the first quarter. What did you like from those three, especially during that stretch that, helped you guys build a lead?
Yeah, I thought, Crystal brought some energy early while her shots weren't falling today. I thought she was bringing us energy, confidence that Rakia is going to get going offensively. I know she had a really tough start, a unusually inefficient game. I thought they were really physical with her in the post. And she, had trouble backing down and getting some of the position that she likes offensively. And then Lee was on the glass for us. She gave us a presence on both sides of the ball, but she was really impacting the game on the boards. And we really needed that when we were shooting so poorly to start the game. We needed extra possessions. We needed her physicality around the rim.
Thanks, Curt.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Coach.
Thank you guys so much for your coverage.
See you next year. You're right there.